Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 78 on the Oyarifa project. Alright, so in your view, it's a beautiful 3D representation of the beautiful 7-bedroom house that we are putting up for our client. A 3D means a 3-dimension, and a 3-dimension gives you a pictorial view of how your house should look like when it is completed. That is why it is important to get your 3D from your architect. Do you plan on getting your own land? Yes. Have you had issues in the past with regards to genuine land? Okay. If that is the case, please contact Select Estate and become your landowner yourself. Okay, a land free of litigation. Okay, no chieftaincy dispute, affordable price, nice community, like-minded people, live like a king and a queen, because the land is so affordable that whatever one plot can buy you elsewhere will buy you 2 plots at Select Estate. Yes, there's no place too far from Accra. You can stay anywhere and drive to the airport wherever you are. Okay, contact Select Estate for your affordable lands. We are back at site. If you need an electrical engineer, please contact Mr. Frank Hammond for all your electrical works and air conditioning works. Okay, yeah, Mr. Hammond is certified by the Electrical Institute of Electrical Engineers. So he has a license to operate. He's worked on bigger projects. Okay, so contact Mr. Hammond for all your electrical works. So we are at site, and the carpentry work has started. And in the meantime, there were some few areas left that we needed to raise the block work so that the roof trusses can come and have support from. And so basically, after the roof beam, that is what we need to do. As you can see, the carpenter has already started his trusses. Okay, the trusses are up in the sky on top of the block work. Okay, trusses formation are very necessary. The carpenter needs to do a proper trusses in order to be able to hold the roof. Okay, if they don't do this type of trusses and they do any shoddy work, your roof will collapse. It will collapse in a minute. And even if they do a parapet or a POP design, let me say POP design, it will even drag it down. But when you do something like this, you are safe. You understand? So always make sure you employ the right people to do the right job. Okay, not everybody understand roofing. Some people probably learned it from other artisans and did not get a proper education as to the calculation that goes into roof formation. You understand? What are the important areas that they need to focus on? What is the height? Okay, from the pivot or the center point, what is the height? You understand? And that height is distributed to the various gutters or channels. What is the slope? All these need to be considered before the commencement of the roofing trusses or the roof formation. Down here, we are trying to look at the beauty of the parapet design. And as you can see, the parapets have been placed neatly along the edges. Okay, it looks awesome. Yeah, so the parapet is no joke. It's a little bit expensive, but it makes your house looks beautiful. Yeah, it makes the house look beautiful. So this is the other side of our land. Our land has 2 roads, one at the front, one on the left hand side. If you're standing at the front of the house, there's a road on your left hand side. And so that's where we are now, just to catch a glimpse of the left elevation of the house. Okay, and so the parapet designs well installed by Mr. Daniel. If you need a parapet demand, let me know. He does parapet design, wall design, pillar designs, all kinds of designs. Just call on him and he will come and do his magic for you. You understand? Yes, I so admire him for his craftsmanship. He knows his job proper. He knows his job proper. So all these areas you see, parapet design, well noted. Okay, I think the window is close to the roofing, so probably we are going to either close that particular window right in the future. Okay, so here you're looking at the holocaust staircase. Look at how beautiful it sits within the square. You understand? Yes, everything is by measurement. You understand? Everything is by measurement. And so I applaud you to contact the right people so that your project can go steadily without any back and forth. You understand? All right, so the architect again is at site and he's inspecting the progress of work so far. He's indicating to Joshua Adam, my carpenter, exactly what he will need in the design. Okay, there's going to be like a wood design, okay, in the finishing aspect, and so all these things needs to be considered before. So he's there to illustrate them to Joshua Adam. All right, my name is Mr. Bright Antonio. I am the CEO of BNC Constructions. If you need anything, you just address it to me. You remember, my name is Mr. Bright. Okay, my name is Mr. Bright. Okay, so once you pick the number, just let me know that you need my services. I build houses. I prepare estimate at a cost, okay, or at a fee. Yes, most my estimate $160 to $200 depending on the size and capacity of the building. Okay, so once you have that, then I'll prepare the estimate for you. You make the payment, and then when the estimate is ready and you approve the estimate, then we'll move on to the next stage of the process, which is to build the house for you. You understand? Yes. And if you don't have a blueprint, please, I will give you an architect. So it's just a one-stop shop where we get everything. You don't have to go here, go there, go get something. No. We have architect, we have engineers, we have carpenters, we have everybody from start of the project to the finishing part. We have everybody on board, just so you don't go looking for anybody else. So I have made construction and building in Ghana so easy and accessible, and so everybody can see the entire process of building. So finally, we are at the rooftop. As you can see, Joshua Adam again is forming the roof trusses. This will take a while. Okay, once he get all the roof trusses into place, the rest is just laying the timber boards and then striking a nail through them, and then those will be done per the measurement. Every roofing sheet has its own formation. If you want to do aluminium sheet, the formation is different. You can see the wood or the timber that he laid on top. The space in between one timber to the other is so close, and this is because of the Euro tiles. Okay, the Euro tiles are not longer, they are shorter, and so from one timber to the other, the gap should be closer so that the Euro tile can sit on top comfortably. You understand? If it's a long span between one timber to the other, then that is going to be an aluminium roofing sheet. An aluminium roofing sheet is either alu zinc or pure aluminium. Okay, yes. And if it's shingles, shingles has its own formation. And so the method that we are employing here, this is because we are going to install Euro tiles. They are short Euro tiles, and that means you will require more timbers. You understand? More timbers. If you want to do aluminium roofing sheet, you don't require that much timber. Very simple, because the spaces are wide apart and does not require any excess wood for the roof formation. You understand? And so basically that is the entire process. So doing this type of roof, and if you want to do the Euro tiles, you will require a lot of wood, mainly 2x6, 2x4, and sometimes 2x3, but not necessarily 2x6, 2x4, and 2x2. Okay, you will use them a lot. You will use them a lot in the process. And so make sure that when it gets to this stage, you get a very good wood shop or wood market, so you can buy the quality of the woods. There's Dahoma, there's Esa, and there's Otie, okay, or there's Denia. It's Denia. There are various type of wood, but the top-notch quality is Dahoma, and usually I go for Dahoma. If Dahoma is not in the market, I will go for Esa, okay, and then if maybe due to certain reasons I'm not able to get fully Esa, I can add a tier wood to it, and that wouldn't be a problem. These three woods that I've mentioned are top-notch woods that you can use for your roofing. They are not eaten by bugs, okay. You have to apply chemicals on them even though it's not necessary, but yes, it is better to smear the timber with the necessary pesticide, or the necessary chemicals, just so you don't have any surprises in the future. You understand? So all these are things your carpenter needs to consider, or your contractor needs to consider during the building process. You can see pipes poking up there in the parapet, and these are for rain gutters. Okay, so when it rains, we're gonna have water not flowing on the wall and here. No, it will go through the pipes like a sprout all the way down. You understand? So you can see that the entire process is so vigorous, because at every stage the architect is aside every stage. So we move, systematically. If there is any new changes to the roof, again, he needs to communicate that to my carpenter so that he will do as such. You understand? Yeah. So gradually, we've gotten to the roofing stage of the house. Imagine from episode 1 all the way to episode 78. Okay, and the roofing is going to take 78, 79, and 80 ongoing, and then you're going to see the roofing sheet sitting on top beautifully, and then I'm going to give you a drone footage just so you can see the real roofing tiles. Okay, yes, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, I will urge you to do so, because we have a lot of videos coming up, and this will help you. Perhaps this might not interest you, the next one will. Are you with me? So subscribe and put us on post notification, so whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first to be notified. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.